Good morning, sir.
Good morning, everyone. So, what I'll do first, I'll take the attendance, and then we'll start the class. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please do not talk. So, answer your attendance. Abhishek is there. Abhishek, guys, answer your attendance. Abu Bakar, Anushri,
Present, sir.
Arpita,
Present, sir.
Arpita is there. Then Abu Bakar came. Bhagwan,
Present, sir.
Bharat,
Sir. Present, sir.
Bharat.
Present, sir.
Okay. Bharat is there. Then Chaitra. Chaitra. Chaitra is not there. Chandan. Chandan Kumar. Chandan MR. Bhagwan, are you listening to me? Deepika. Devraj.
Sir,
Devika.
Deepika and present, sir.
Okay, Deepika, you always come late, even in here also. Devika.
Present, sir.
Dhanashri.
Present, sir.
Gagan. Chandana. Jaina. Then Jayashree.
Present, sir.
Kishore.
Present, sir.
Kripa. Chandan Kumar has came. Okay. Chandan. Hello. Chandan, are you listening to me? This Lakshmi.
Present, sir.
Likita.
Present, sir.
Mohan. Supreet. Nitin. Pramod.
Supreet present.
Sir.
Nitin. Pramod. Prem Kumar.
Present, sir.
Priyanka.
Yes, sir.
Present.
Puneet.
Yes, sir.
Pramod, present, sir.
Pramod present. Okay. Then Sachin. Desh Sharma. Santosh Kumar.
Present, sir. Santosh Kumar.
Santosh Kumar. Okay. Santosh, you were there yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, Venkatesh, present, sir.
Satyam. Okay. Shreyas. Priyas, Shruti, Ganga is there. Okay. Sneha.
Present, sir.
Sneha, you are there yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Sushma.
Shruti present.
Shruti present. Okay.
Jayana is present.
Jaina. Okay. Jaina, your name already came? Okay, I'll see Jaina. Sushma. Sushma. Tashaduk.
Hello?
Tashaduk. Uday.
Present, sir.
Uday, you are there yesterday?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Venkatesh is there. Vijayalakshmi. Vinay Kumar. Vinay Kumar, please do not write anything. Vinay Kumar. Vi-
Sir, Chandan Kumar present.
Chandan. Ha, I gave you attendance, Chandan.
Chandan Kumar, sir.
Lakshmikant.
Present, sir.
Okay. Again, I am recalling the name.
Sir,
Those who are.
Sushma is present, sir.
Okay. Abhishek Gowda. Abhishek Gowda.
Sir.
Okay. Chaitra. Then Chandan MR. Then Gagan. Chandana. Jaina is there. Okay. Mohan. Nitin. Sachin. Sandesh Sharma. Satyam Kumar. Sushma came. Tasaduk. Vijayalakshmi. Vinay Kumar. Okay. So ideally, more or less everyone came for the class.
Sir, Likita present, sir.
Likita, I gave you attendance. So guys, yesterday I gave you some problem also to solve. I believe you have seen those problem what I've given you.
ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ ನಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಬಾ
Please, everyone, please mute yourself. Everyone, please mute yourself. Okay, guys, I hope everyone is listening to me. And yesterday, I have taught you how you can write an equation. So yesterday we have done problems. There are a lot of problems we have done where I gave you the theory part of the question and how you can write the question in the form of problem. This way of writing problem, this is called LPP. This is called linear programming. So this form of writing problem is called LPP. And yesterday we learned from the given statement how we can frame a problem. Okay, so that part we have learned yesterday. A few questions what I have not done yesterday class. So I told you to do that. Anyone have any doubt with that? Please ask me. Anything, whatever I have taught you. Anyone want to ask anything from that? Hello everyone. So sorry, electricity went away. So for that reason, I had to. Would you know recording this? Okay. So whatever I have done, anyone have any doubt with this? So Okay. So yesterday we have discussed about LPP problem, what LPP problem is all about, and we have learned how to frame an equation for that. So anyone want to ask any question on the basis of whatever I have done? Anything you want? There are some problems also what I've given you to solve. So anyone have any doubt with that? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Anyone have
No,
any
sir.
doubt? Anyone want to ask anything? So
No, sir.
so what actually I've taught you yesterday, I have taught you that whenever the statement is given to you, how you can frame an equation based on the statement. Now today, now I'm giving you this problems. Like once you're done with a statement and you have drafted the problem here, suppose this is the problem. Now I'm asking you to find the answer for this. So yesterday we learned how to frame an equation. So today, once we learned how to frame the equation, now today I want the answer for this x1 and x2. So how we can get the answer for x1 and x2?
So we can see the screen.
You cannot see my screen? Okay, 1 minute.
Screen.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm doing. Okay, so yesterday we had learned how to frame the equation. So this is the way. So once we done with the framing the equation, now if I ask you to solve this problem, so there are different methods are there for solving the problem. So you can solve the problem either by graphical method or you can solve the problem by simplex method. So there are different ways of solving the problem. So in exam, you get problem of both graphical and both simplex also. So graphical method problem, if it will come for 6 marks. A simplex method problem, if it will come for 10 marks. But 100% you will get a problem. So whatever I am doing today, 100% you will get a problem based on that. Whatever I did yesterday, you may get a 10 marks question where first you have to write an equation, and once you're done with writing the equation, you have to solve that. Okay, so that way of questions coming. In Bangalore City, I have not seen that simply they gave you statement and they ask you to write the equation for that. So what I did yesterday, so that kind of question is supposed to come for 5 marks or 6 marks, but Bangalore City normally don't give that problem. They prefer giving theory question based on that. So if you see last year question paper, you get theory question from first chapter, that what is operation research, what is the scope of operation research, what is the scope and limitation of operation research, what are the different phases of formulating problem in an operation research. All that comes in for 5 marks in theory. Then you get a graphical problem based on like this. So once we have developed the equation and we want to solve the equation, so what are the ways of solving the equation? So how I can solve the equation, that we're going to learn today. Okay, so in this class we are going to learn how to solve this equation. So once we have this equation with us and we want to solve the equation, so there are different methods are there of solving. So first I'm talking about graphical method. Now this graphical method what I'm teaching you, this graphical method you can only use when you have only two variables. If you have more than two variables, then you cannot use graphical method. Because what we basically do in graphical method, we draw two axes. In graphical method, we draw two axes. Like those who have studied coordinate geometry and basics of coordinate geometry in schooling, you can easily understand what I'm talking about. So in graphical method, we'll talk about two axes. Like this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So in graphical method, we talk about two axes, x-axis and y-axis, and everyone must be aware about this. So everyone knows this, right? You've seen this kind of axis. So yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah. So you know that in this axis, positive value of x and positive value of y lies in first quadrant. This is called first quadrant. Where negative value of x and positive value of y lies in second quadrant, where negative value of x and negative value of y lies in third quadrant, and positive value of x and negative value of y lies in fourth quadrant. So what we basically do in graphical method, the graph, what you studied in your schooling in maths, we use the same thing here. So what we do, so we draw a graph like this, x and y, and here you know that positive value of x, like this basic thing, positive value of y, all that we write here, negative value of x and negative value of y, everything we write it like this way. And then what we do, we plot a graph. So if you see in this problem, so here the two variables are x1 and x2. So what I'll do, I'll assume, suppose this is x1, I'll assume suppose this is x1, and I assume this is x2. So the x-axis I assume as x1 and y-axis I assume as x2, and based on that I'll solve the problem. Okay, so how to solve this problem? So what I'll do, I'll copy this problem. So no need of copying, it's better I'll write only. So what I'll do, I'll copy the, you can see this problem. Do one thing in your notebook, everyone open in notebook and write in notebook the problem. When I'm solving, please write it down. So this is minimization of z, that is 20x1 plus 10x2 subject to so it's written x1 plus 2x2 is less than or equal to 40. Everyone please write down in your notebook, 3x1 plus x2 is greater than or equal to 30, and then 4x1 plus 3x2 is greater than or equal to 60, and then x1 and x2 is greater than or equal to 0. So this is a problem which I want to solve. So this is a problem which I want to solve. Now, if you understand to solve this problem, what I'm going to use graphical method. Now, when we are using graphical method for solving the problem, what we'll assume that these equations which are inequality equation, you can see they're less than or more than sign is there. I assume for the time being they are equal. So I'll write like suppose x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40. This is first equation. Everyone can see, right? This is your first equation. So x1 plus x1 plus 2x2. Here x1 plus 2x2 is less than or equal to 40. So here the sign is less than equal to 40. So for drawing the graph, I'll assume that they are equal. Okay. So once you make them equal, what I'll do, I'll write the quadrant. Like suppose if I make x1 0, then what will be the value of x2? The x2 will be 20. Everyone can understand. So if I make x1 0, then x2 would be 20. If I make x2 0, then x1 will be 40. Everyone can understand. Yes or no? Everyone can understand, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first what I did, that the inequality sign is there. I made the inequality sign equal sign. So I wrote x1 plus 2x2 equal to 40. So first I made x1 0. So I got the value of x2. I made x2 0. I get the value of x1. Okay. It doesn't, many people will be thinking why Amit sir is making x1 0, why he's making x2 0. So you can write anything. You can write x1 100. So if x1 is 100, then x2 would be minus 30. Okay, you can put x2 0. If you can put x2 100, if you put x2 100, then x1 will be minus 160. Okay, very simple. So you just need to solve it. Then the second equation is 3x1 plus x2, make it equal, is equal to 30. So if it equal to 30, put x1 0. If x1 is 0, then x2 would be 30. Okay, now put x2 0. If x2 is 0, x1 will be 10. Simple. Okay, everyone understood? Okay, third equation, 4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 60. Okay, put x1 0. If you put x1 0, what would the value of x2, guys? If I make x1 0, what would the value of x2? 20. Very good. 20. Okay, similarly, put x2 0. If x2 0, what is the value of x1? 30, 15. So everyone understood this. So what I'll do, first I'll get these values. Once I get these values, what I'll do, now if you notice this value of x and y, whatever I got, if you notice this value of x and y, whatever I got, if you notice all these values I got positive. Okay, so first thing you see this value. So I saw this value, all the values I got is positive. Okay, I'm happy. Why? Because why I'm happy? Because both x and y are positive. So I just need to draw one quadrant, first quadrant, because in first quadrant both x and y are positive. So if I draw one quadrant, my work is done. So I just need to draw one quadrant. So then when I'm drawing the first quadrant, I'll see what values of x I'm getting. The maximum value of x what I'm getting is 40. Okay, keep that in your mind. And then see the y quadrant. What is the maximum value of y you're getting? It's 30. Okay, so 40 and 30. So based on that only, I'll draw the graph here. So suppose I draw the graph here. Then here I'll write drop 0. Suppose this is 10. Then this is 20. Then this is 30. Then this is 40. Then this is 50. No need to write 50 because the maximum value was only 40. Simply I'm writing here. This is 10. This is 20. This is 30. And this is 40. Okay, and this is 50. Okay, so what you do, simply write down these values. Okay, so I've written down these values. So once I've written down this value, so if I see the first graph, if I see the first equation is basically your x, this is 0, 20, 40, 0. So 0, 20, 40, 0. 0, 20. So x is 0, y is 20. 0, 20 and 40, 0. So x is 0, y is 20 and x is 40, y is 0. Okay, so I've done this. Okay, what you do, draw the line for this. Okay, so what this line talking about? This line talking about the first equation. What is your first equation? This is your first equation. So x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40. So normally those who studied basic, these all we studied schooling. So the drawing line and all. So this is basically the first equation. The first equation is x1 plus 2x2, that is equal to 40. This is the graph. This is the line for this equation. In regression also you have learned that for linear equation we draw a straight line curve. So here also I have drawn a straight line curve. Okay, my work is done. Okay, now if I notice, this is the equation is not equal equation. If you notice, the equation is not an equal equation. This is less than or equal to. So if this line is less than equal to, means this if you see the first equation, then it is talking about the area which is less than or equal to 40. Okay, and you should know that x1 and x2 should be positive value. So it is talking about area which is less than or equal to 40 and it should be positive value. So what is talking about? It is talking about this area. It is talking about all the positive value which is less than or equal to 40. Is everyone understood this? Everyone understood this? So it is talking about this area which is less than or equal to 40. Okay. So once you are done with this, now the second equation, if you see the second equation is 0, 30, 10, 0. 0, 30, 10, 0. 0, 0. So what I'll do, 0, 0, 30. 0, 30 means this is 0, 30. 0, 30, 10, 0. 0, 30, 10, 0. Okay. Okay. Now I'll draw the line for this. So use proper scale and all. See, I could not able to draw a straight line. So use proper scale and draw a straight line. In exam, when you do with pencil. In exam, you will do with pencil. You draw proper, go with scale, draw proper line for this. Now if you see the second equation, if you see the second equation, what is the sign here? The sign here, if you notice, the sign here is greater than or equal to. The sign here is greater than equal to. So it is talking about the area which is greater than or equal to of that. So it is talking about the area which is greater than or equal to. Positive values, talking about this area. It is talking about this area. It is talking about the area which is greater than or equal to. Okay, the first equation what we seen, it was less than or equal to. Here, if you see the equation is greater than or equal to. Okay, now what is the area common in them? What is the area you can take common on them? So the first equation is less than, second equation is greater than. So what is the area common in them? So the area what I found common in them is this area. So the area what I found common on them is this area. So this is the feasible region. The area what I found common on them is this region. This is your feasible region. So now if you take the first equation and second equation, so the area what is common on them, that is your feasible region. So this area you need to consider. Okay, now now I'll draw the third equation. If you notice the third equation, so if you notice the third equation, if we see the third equation is 0, 20, 15, 0. So 0, 20, 15, 0. So 0, 20, 0, 20 is this is 0, 20 and 15, 0. This is 15. So I'll draw the line for this. This is the third line. This is your third line. Now once you draw the third line, now what you see the sign, what sign it is having. See the sign, what sign is having. So the third equation having the sign called greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to. So greater than or equal to means what? If you notice the third equation, greater than equal to means what? Greater than equal to what it's talking about. So you see the area which is common in all the three lines. So see the area which is common in all the three lines. So these are the area which is common in all the three lines. See the area which is common in the three lines. So the area which is common in the three lines. So this is your area which is common in the three lines. So we are talking about this area which is common in the three lines. I hope everyone understood. So this region is called as feasible region. This region is called as feasible region. Okay, now what I will do, what I have to do, I have to find these points, the point of the intersection. So I'll write this A, I'll write this B, I'll write this as C, I'll write this as D. So I have to find the feasible region. So these feasible region. Can you understand this? So this is the area which is common in all the three lines. So if you see the first line, a second line, third line, you see the sign. So the what sign, inequality sign they have, less than or more than. Based on then what you do, you draw a feasible region. So if you see, what are A, B, C, D? A, B, C, D are their quadrants. They are the point where these lines intersected. Okay. So if you see what is these are your point. So these points are called as corner points. A, B, C, D, you call them as a corner point. A, B, C, D, you call them as a corner point. Okay, so what is the quadrant of A? A and B I'll do later on. What is C? What is the quadrant of C? What is C? Can anyone tell me what is the quadrant of C? Can you tell me the point of C? C is basically 15,
0 and 15.
15, 0, 0, 15 is Supreet. 15, 0. It is on x-axis.
0.
15, 0. So the C quadrant is 15, 0. Okay. What is D quadrant? D quadrant is 40, 0. So I got two quadrant. One is 15, 0. One is 40, 0. This everyone understood. Now we have to put a brain to understand point A and point B. So you understand point A. Point A. How you got point A? See the line. How you get point A? Point A is the intersection of two lines. What are those two lines? What are the two lines which give you point A? Point A, what it is the intersection of two lines. So one is first one and the first, this point A, if you notice, so point A is the intersection of this line, first line. The first line what I draw, that was point A. Okay, so what is the first equation? So this is point A is the intersection of this first equation. So x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40. So you can see 0, 20, 40, 0. So you can see 0, 20, 40, 0. 0, 20, 40, 0, 20, 20 and 40, 0. And what is the other line? What is the other line? You can see 30 and 10. You can see 30 and 10. 30 and 10. 30 and 10. 30 and 10 means what? Arpita, Miss Arpita, you can call her. Whoever you want to speak, you can call her and speak nicely and mute yourself before speaking. Okay. Now, if you see the point A, the point A is basically the intersection of first two lines. Guys, please pay attention. So if you see this is your feasible region. This is the region you got by finding out the area which is common in all the lines. So once you found that, draw the diagram properly in your notebook. Or if I have proper whiteboard, very big whiteboard. So if through scale, if you draw, you can easily understand. Others, please draw this in your notebook. If you have any doubt, please ask to me. So what is point A? Point A is the intersection of first two lines. Sir, how you got to know? So you can see this. So point A, one line is this. This is your one line. So this line 20, 0, 20, 40, 0, first line. And again, it is the intersection of this line, 30 and 10. So 30 and 10 means what? 30 and 10 is your second line, 30 and 10. So what you do if you solve so you understand that if you solve these two equations, first and second equation, if you solve, you can easily get the point of intersection. What you do, solve these first and second equation. So what you just solve first and second equation. So what is your first equation? Your first equation is x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40, and your second equation is 3x1 plus x2 is equal to 30. So what is point A? Point A is the intersection of first line and second line. Point A is the intersection of first line and second line. So if I'm asking you, can you tell me the quadrant? If I'm asking you, can you tell me the quadrant of point A? So quadrant of point A, how you will get if you solve these two equations. So if you solve these two equations, the value of x1 and x2, whatever you got, it is that value where these two lines meet. So solve this. How I can solve this? So I can solve this by simple maths. So you want to cancel A or
Multiply.
yeah, either with 3 or 2, anything you want.
Yes, sir.
Multiply this, anything you want. So x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40, and 6x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 60. So if you cancel them, 5x1 is equal to 20. So x1 is equal to 4. You get the value of x1, you will get the value of x2. So x1 plus 2x2 is equal to 40, and x1 is 4. So is equal to 40. So 2x2 is equal to 36. So x2 is equal to 18. So what is that point? It is 4, 18. So for this point, this is 4, 18. So you just need to understand that point, how you got the point. So that point I got from the intersection of first line and second line. Once you understood, you find a quadrant. Similarly, see the point B. If you see the point B is the intersection of this line and this line. So this line is 10, this line is 10, 30. This line is 10, 30 and 20, 10. So 10, 20. So if you see 10, what is this line? So if point B, if you see the point B is the intersection of this is what's what 15, 0 and 20, 15, 0 and 20, and that 10 and 30, 10 and 30 and 15, 0, 10 and 30, 10 and 30 and 15, 0. So point B is the intersection of these two lines. Okay, so solve these two lines. So you can solve these two lines. So find a point B. So to find a point B, what I'll do, I'll solve this equation. So I'll solve this equation. So second equation is 3x1 plus x2 is equal to 30, and the third equation is 4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 60. Okay, so these are your two equations. Solve them. So I'll multiply this with 3 and multiply with 1. So 3x1 plus, sorry, 9x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 90, and 4x1 plus 3x2 is equal to 60. I'll cancel this. So 5x1 is equal to 30. So x1 is equal to 6. So x1 value I got. So I'll put that value in an equation. I'll put that value in an equation. 3 6 are 18 plus x2 is equal to 30. So x2 is equal to 12. Okay, so I got the value of x1 and x2, 6 and 12. So x6 and 12. So you write this 6 and 12. So this is B is 6 and 12. Now your work is done. So your objective was to find this feasible region. So I found this feasible region. Then you have to find the quadrant of these feasible region. So I found the quadrant of this feasible region. So those are A, B, C, D. Once you found that quadrant of the feasible region, what is your objective? What is your objective? This is your objective. What do you want? You want to minimize this value. Okay. So what is your objective? Your objective is to minimize the value of 20x1 plus 10x2. Okay. So what is your objective? Your objective is to minimize the value of 20x1 plus 10x2. See where you are getting minimum value. So if you put point A, so this you are getting is 20 into 4 plus 10 into 18. So how much you will get? 180 plus 80 means 260. This is point A value. Okay, the point A correspond to this Z value. Now point B means 20 into 6 plus 10 into 12. So you will get 240. Okay, point C, how much you will get? 20 into 15, and this anyway is 0. So this is 300. Point D, how much you will get? 20 into 40, and anyway this is 0. So this is 800. So what is the minimum value? What is your minimum value? This is your minimum value. So what is your answer? So your answer is x1 equal to 6 and x2 equal to 12. So if you put x1 is equal to 6 and x2 equal to 12, so you'll get the minimum value of z and you'll get the 6 marks for the question. So this is the way how you need to do. So then finally what you'll do once you're done with this, so you'll write, I don't have space, so I'm writing roughly here. So you'll write the x1 value is 6, the x2 value is 12, and the minimum value of z is 240. You'll write this neatly and you'll get the marks. So this is the way how you need to do. Anyone have any doubt, please ask to me. In the steps, if anyone found anything to understand, difficult to understand, please ask to me. I'll explain that point again. Guys, ask to me if anyone have any doubt. Supreet, any doubt you have?
No, sir.
You understood? Because this is very important. 100% this is coming for your exam, and you have to understand this. What about others? Sneha, Arpita, Lakshmi, any doubt? Jaina,
No, sir.
Dan Lakshmi, Vijay, Kripa, Nikita, anyone have any doubt? And somebody raise hand. Okay, what? Ask me, anyone who want to ask anything?
This starting part, sir.
Starting part, the equal
Yes,
part.
sir.
Yes,
0,
sir.
30 and 10, 0.
Okay, I'll do that. So wait, I'll do that. Please do not talk, guys. What we do, no, like, see, this is the equation. 3x1 plus x2 is greater than or equal to 30. Okay. Okay, everyone. Now what is there here? Inequality sign is there. This is called as inequality sign. This is your inequality sign. So what we do whenever we solve the graphical method, we first assume this is equal. We first assume this is equal. Okay, you'll say, okay, sir, I understood. This is equal. Okay, then what? Then what you do? See, this is the equation. So what you do, guys? You can put any value. You can put any value of x1 and you will get the simultaneously value of x2. Okay, now see, if I put x1 0 in this equation, if I put x1 0, then what will happen? 3 into 0 plus x2 equal to 30. So if you put x1 0, then x2 you will get 30. Okay, I understood. Okay, then what you do? Put x1 any value. Put x1 1. If you put x1 1, what value of x2 you will get? 3 into 1 plus x2 equal to 30. So it means 3 plus x2 is equal to 30. Means x2 is equal to 27. So you will get 27. So it doesn't matter. You put any value of x1, you will get the value of x2. You put any value of x2, you will get the value of x1. Anything. It doesn't matter what value you want to put. So I'll say, okay, put x2 0. So if you put x2 0, what will happen? 3x1 plus x2 is equal to 30. So 3x1 plus 0 is equal to 30. So what is x1? x1 is 10. So what you can do, you can put any value of one variable and get the other variable. So why you are putting 0, sir? Because 0, it makes things easy. So why you are doing this? Why you are doing this? Because the reason why I am doing this, because I want to plot a graph. I want to plot a graph. I want to draw a line. So when I am drawing the line, this line will cross some point. So which point will it cross? How will I decide? That I will decide if I get these values. These are called quadrants. Once I get this value, then what I'll do, I know the basic quadrant geometry. So I know that this is 0, 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is -1. So suppose if I get a value called -2, 5. So if x1 is -2 and y is 5, so I'll take x1 -2 and y 5. So this point I'll take. Suppose if I get a value called 7, 10. 7, 10 means x1 is 7 and y is 10. So y is 10. So I'll take this point. Suppose this here is y10. You understanding? So suppose if I get the value called -2, -5. Suppose if I get this value -2, -5. So -2, -5 means -2 means this is -2 and this is x, this is y. So -2, this is x, this is y. So y is -5. Somewhere here it will get. Okay, so understand that. So understand this. So whenever you draw the line, no. So whatever values you get, if you get 2, 5. So this basically represent the first variable, and this will represent the second variable. This is called coordinate geometry. This is called coordinate geometry. So if you refer any 8th, 9th standard book on mathematics, you same thing you would have studied there. So it's not a big thing. It's very easy. So what we do, we draw a graph. We draw a graph. We draw a graph. We draw a graph, and then we see what points we have. Always remember the positive value. This is called first quadrant. This is called first quadrant, and the positive value of x and positive value of y lies in first quadrant. Always we write first x and then we write y. Okay, this is called second quadrant. If you see here in second quadrant, you will get negative value of x and positive value of y. So many people will be thinking, why sir is using the term xy, but in this question x1, x2 is there. So it doesn't matter. So x1, x2 is there. So I'm thinking x1 as x and x2 as y. So please do not get confused. A graphical method we always use whenever we have only two variable. If you have three variable in equation, then you cannot use graphical method. Okay, anyone, any other doubt? Anyone, any other doubt you have?
No, sir.
You understood Shruti, right? Shruti, na?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else? Anyone, any doubt?
No, sir.
Mubarak, you are understanding, right?
Yes, sir.
Good, good, good. Mubarak, where are you? In Bangalore or you are in your native? Mubarak, where are you?
I'm in Bangalore. I'm in
You are in
Nagarwal.
Bangalore. Okay, okay, Nagarwal, fine, fine. Who's messaged me? I am present, but you did not give me attendance. Who is Biju?
Vijayalakshmi.
Vijayalakshmi. Vijayalakshmi, you always come late, Vijayalakshmi. Yesterday also gave you attendance. Today also I'll give you attendance. Please do not give out attendance. Okay.
Sir, I unmuted.
Sorry.
Sir, unmuted, sir.
No problem. Muted, unmuted, no problem. Joy Madi. Anyone else? Any doubt? Clear, no? Everyone understood? Okay, let's do next problem. So one more, this here, let's, where is that? Okay, fine. So can you try this question? Question number 2. Try this question, guys. Everyone use your notebook. Try this problem. And yesterday also the problem what I have given you, I sent you the answer also in the group. I believe everyone have seen those solution. Please do take the subject operation research very seriously, guys. We don't know till how long this lockdown will go, and if it continue like this way, you don't know that whole semester the subject classes happened online, and then you come to the board to write your exam. So if you are not serious now, then trust me, it would have been very difficult for you to manage everything at the end during the exam time. So please take the subject very seriously and refer some book. I know buying book would be difficult at this moment, so you can refer some online material in YouTube and all. There are so many materials are there. In Google also you'll get lot of material. What I'm teaching you today, I'm teaching you graphical method. So if you type in Google graphical method, you'll get lot of information about graphical method. Yesterday I taught you LPP, linear programming problems, how to formulate equation for linear programming problem. That I taught you yesterday. You can refer a material also for that. So I don't think it would be any problem for you. But only thing, be serious, and we don't know how long these things will go. So don't expect that when the class will become the normal blackboard based class, then you will become serious and your problem will be sorted out. We don't know. Telangana government, I read one news. Then Telangana government is announced that they are gonna hold this what you call this lockdown till 2nd June. So today is 7th April. So if Telangana is proposing to extend the lockdown till 2nd June, we don't know what can happen in Karnataka. Anyway, in Karnataka the cases are less, but please be careful and take these things very seriously. Okay, so I'll do this question number 2nd. So let's try this question number 2nd. Please use notebook for solving this question. In case of any doubt, please ask me. So suppose question number 2nd is like this. So maxima of z is equal to 5x1 plus 7x2 subject to is written like this, that x1 plus x2 is less than or equal to 4, and then 3x1 plus 8x2 is less than or equal to 24, and then 10x1 plus 7x2 is less than equal to 35, and then x1 and x2 is greater than or equal to 0. So this is the problem. So first thing what you have to do while solving the problem, assume the inequality as equal to. So first thing what I'll do for solving this, I'll write x1 plus x2 is equal to 4. Okay, now I'll put x1 0, so then x2 would be 4. I'll put x2 0, then x1 will be 4. Simple. Okay, the second equation, 3x1 plus 8x2 is equal to 24. I'll put x1 0, then x2 would be 3. I'll put x2 0, x1 would be 8. Anyone have doubt with this?
No, sir.
So 10x1 plus 7x2 is equal to 35. So I'll put x1 0, x2 would be 5. I'll put x2 0, x1 will be 3.5. Okay. This part is done. So now again I'm happy that all the x1 and x2 are positive. So everything will be done in first quadrant. Next thing I'll see what is the maximum value of x1. The maximum value of x1 I'm getting is 8 and the maximum value of x2 I'm getting is 5. Okay. So based on that only I'll draw the graph. So 8 and 5. So based on that only I'll draw the graph. So 8 and 5 because I need to give maximum space. So 8 and 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Similarly, I'll write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So better you draw the line graph, guys. More is a chance that you will not make mistake. If I draw the graph in very small space, more is a chance you'll make mistake. So, so anyone who do neat work, they will never make mistake. It's very easy. So the first graph is 0, 4, 4, 0. So 0, 4, 4, 0. So this is 0, 4, and 4, 0. This is your first line, 0, 4, 4, 0. Okay. So then you see the area less than or more than. So this is less than. So all the area less than means what is less than? Less than means all the area lesser than this. So all the area lesser than this. All the area less than this. This is your area. All the area less than this. This is less than sign is there. If more than sign would be there, then all the area more than that. Okay, more than this line. Okay, all the area which is more than this line. This is more than sign. It's not erase it. Okay, leave it. Then the second line. Then the second line, what you can see is 0, 3, 8, 0. So can you understand? No, Mubarak, everyone can understand 0, 3, 8, 0. 0, 3 means x is 0, y is 3. 0, 3. 0, 3. So x is 0, y is 3. 0, 3 and 8, 0. So x is 0, y is 3 and x is 8 and y is 0. 0, 3. 0, 3 means x is 0, y is 3 and 8, 0 means x is 8 and y is 0. Now what you do? Draw the graph. So if I draw the graph, so this is the graph. Again, see the sign for this. So this is the sign for this. If you see, again this is less than sign. So what is the area common in these two lines? See the area. See the area which is common in these two lines. So the area which is common in these two lines, this is the area. This is the area which is common in these two lines. So always take the positive value only. So area common in these two lines. Take the area which is common in these two lines. This is the area which is common in these two lines. Okay. I hope you are understanding. So these two lines, take the area which is common. So this is the area common these two. Third line, third is 0, 5, 3.5, 0. 0, 5, 3.5, 0. 0, 0, 5, 0, 5. This is 0, 5 and 3.5, 0. 0, 5, 3.5. This is 3.5. This is 3.5, 0. Draw a line. Draw a line. Draw a line on this. Now what is the area? So what is the area now? So okay, before let's see the sign. So this is also less than. Everything is less than, then your work is easy. So area less than means what is the area you will consider? You will consider this area. This area. You will consider this area. So the area which is common. So the area which is common in the three line, we'll consider that area. The area which is common in the three lines. Okay, so if this is point A, then this is point B, then this is point C, and if you want, you can write point D. So this is the area which is common in the 3 point. Okay, so 1 minute. So this line, okay, the line I have drawn. So this is the area which is common. So what you will do, these are called corner points. So you'll write them as a corner point. So your A, what is your A? Your A is what? 3, right? Area A is 0, 3. This is your A. Now what is your B? So your B is basically these two lines. So this here the B meet. Okay, so this B will meet here, and so it will meet these two lines, first line and second line. This okay, so what is your point B? So point B is the intersection of which two line? It is first line. This is 3 and 8 and 3.5. So what is point B? Point B is the intersection of 3 and 8. What is 3 and 8? So this is 3 and 8, and this is 3 and 8, and then it is 3 and 8, and then this is 3.5. Means second and third line. Second and third line. It is the intersection of second and third line. So you can find that point. So second and third line, you can find the point for that. Draw the equation. 3x1 plus 8x2 is equal to 24, and 10x1 plus 7x2 is equal to 35. This is last two. This is these two equations. Find this value. Find this value. So how to solve this? Find x1 and x2. Complicated. So what I can do, I can multiply this with 7. I can multiply this with 8. So this would be 21x1 plus 56x2 is equal to 24. This is 168. This is 80x1 plus 56x2 is equal to 35 8s are 35 2s are 4s are 140 280. So you can cancel them. So this is 59x1 is equal to this is what 112 is it, I think. 280 minus 168. This is 2s are, this is 112. This is 112. So x1 is equal to 112 by 59. So x1 is equal to 112 by 59. So if you get the value of x1, you can find the value of x2. Put that value in any equation. So suppose this equation is 10x1 plus 7x2 is equal to 35. All this you can do. So this is 1120 by 59 plus 7x2 is equal to 35. So what you can do? So you can find the value of 7x2 is equal to 35 minus 1120 by 59. So 7x2 is equal to 59 into 35. 59 into 35. So if you want to solve 15, 25, 25, 27. 25, 27 means 52. 52, and this is 45. This is 5, this is 6, this is 10. 2065. 2065 minus 1120 by 59. So 7x2 is equal to 2065 minus 2065 minus 1120. Minus 1120 is 5, 4, and then this is 945 by 59. Okay, so will it go? Okay, it is going by 7. This is 1za, then this is 3za, 135 by 59. So x2 is 135 by 59. So 59 59 is a prime number, I guess. 59, will it go by any number? 59 not divisible by 2, 3, 7, 7. Okay, it's prime number. So your x1 is 112 by 59 and x2 is 135 by 59. You can write that 112 by 59. So your x1 is 112 by 59 and x2 is 135 by 59. Sorry, what 112 by 59 and 112 by 59 and 135 by 59 and 135 by 59. You get the value of x1 and x2. Now point C, this point C is 3.5 comma 0 and your point D is 0 comma 0. Okay, so you got all the point A, B, C, D. Now what is your objective? Again, what is your objective? So this is your objective. Your objective is to maximize this value. What is your objective? Your objective is to maximize this value. Maximization of Z, that is equal to 5. Sorry, what happened? Maximization of Z, and that is equal to 5x1 plus 7x2. This is your objective. Okay, now see where you're getting the maximum value. So here x1 is 0, this is 21. Here this is 112 5 112 5 112 5 112 into 5 and into 135 into 7. 112 into 5, 112 into 5. So 112 into 5 is 6. This is 560. 112 into 5, 135 into 7. 135 into 7 is how much? 35, 3 carry, 2 carry, 945. 945. So this is 510, 1505. So this is 1505 by 59. Okay, what is C? C is what? 25, 2 carry, 17.5. What is D? G0. So which is the maximum value? So out of A, B, C, D, what is the maximum value you can find? So which is the maximum value? Divide 1505 by 59. Find that value. So 1505 by 59. So 59 twos 59 twos is 118 and 59 threes would be around 176. So it is twos, so it will go by 2. Anyway, if it go by 2, it will be bigger than this. So no need to do. So this is 118. So 118 means 32, 329. Then 5 would be how much? 59 5 245, 295. So more than 5. Then 59 sevens 430. So 6 so around 26 point something you'll get. So which is the bigger value out of all? So the biggest value is this is your biggest value. So this is your answer. So what is your answer? So this is your answer. So your here the x1 value is 112 by 59 and x2 value is 135 by 59 and the z value you will get is 1505 by 59 or 26 point something. You anyway calculator is allowed. With calculator you can find the exact value. Anyone have any doubt? Anyone have any doubt? Guys, ask me doubts. Anyone want to ask anything? Okay, attendance one more time. I'm calling your attendance. If I miss anyone name, please tell me. Okay, Chatra, then Chandan, then Gagan, Chandana, Rohan, Pramod.
Sir, Chaitra present, sir.
Chatra present. Okay. Okay. Then anyone else?
Mohan present.
Mohan present.
Mohan.
Okay. Anyone else?
Mubarak present, sir.
Vijay Lakshmi is there. Mubarak, I gave you attendance. Vijay Lakshmi, I gave you attendance.
Present, sir.
Ha. Oh,
Chandan MR present, sir.
okay, who? Gagan, Chandan, MR, Chandana, then Nitin Kumar, Sachin, Sandeep Sharma, Satyam Kumar, Tasaduk, Vinay Kumar. Fine. So if anyone who is not saying means he is absent. Okay. So please make. So 4 times I have taken attendance in this class. So there should not be any confusion. Okay, guys. So anyone want to ask anything? Anyone want to ask anything? Whatever I have done. So, guys, I have sent you these questions. I don't know how much you people are serious. In the group, I have sent you the problems in graphical method. 2 Word document I have sent you. So for graphical method, 2 Word document I have sent in the group. Please these questions. And tomorrow again I'll discuss the other problem. Also, the question paper also I have sent you in the group. So last year one question also came from the graphical method. Please try to solve that question, and so that we'll discuss your doubts and all tomorrow when we'll meet. Okay. So anyone want to ask anything? I hope you have understood whatever I've done. Please take this subject very seriously. Work hard for this, and I hope you are having great time in your native, in your hometown. Be safe and be and make sure that I want to meet all the people. I don't want my head count to reduce and all. Okay, guys. So anyone last time I'm asking, anyone want to ask anything? Whatever I've done today. Okay, so nobody is saying anything, so I am assuming that you have understood whatever I've done today. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, bye, sir.
Bye bye. Please keep your mobile in silent
Bye,
mode.
sir.
Bye bye bye.